How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. My name, of course, is System Z, and today is the day we are finally going to begin working on our massive mob spawner. Really the first step to creating our ultimate base island. It's going to be super cool, but first we've got to do a couple of things like make the beacon that we got yesterday, or at least from the nether star that we got yesterday. Guys, I have been basically going and collecting iron for the past day, and I got enough if you combine what I've got, but I'm probably not going to have any iron left over. I need haste too, so I had to go do that, and it was expensive. I don't know if this is going to end up being worth it, but hopefully we get iron from doing all the mining that we're going to be doing anyways. I've also got glass here. I did come prepared. Oh man, I'm genuinely like sad to see all this iron go, but the great thing is iron blocks are recyclable, so I can transform it right back. But hello everybody, hopefully you are doing well. My name is System Z. If you didn't know, welcome to the channel. If you're new, good to have you. Let me know if you're new in the comments and how you found the channel. It'd be very cool. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can't just make all the iron blocks. Oh, it's so sad to see it all go. And there we go. Wow, that is so much iron. And the crazy thing is there are people out there who have more iron than that. Of course, if they have a farm, then, you know, that's an excuse. But generally, like, this is the most iron I think I've ever had. That's going to be barely enough for a full-powered beacon, which is insane. Then I've got my 1 iron ingot here. And then, of course, the beacon. And I've also got some glass so that way we can have it going through the water. So, yeah, now we basically just need to go out to the location. Alright guys, this is pretty much the spot where we are going to be building our survival island. And if you missed last episode, the plan is to make a man-made island that is a little bit larger than your standard like survival island, but definitely smaller than that there. We're basically going to fit a gigantic laboratory on it and really just make it look beautiful. And underground is where we're going to have all of our farms and different survival things and where we store our resources. So that way whenever we're building this gigantic island, we don't have to go too far for all of our resources. Literally just an island away. But first we need to get started on the mob farm, and I'm going to do it basically right in this area here. So let me go ahead and block it off first. I know it's very dark, but don't worry, we will get light soon. There we go. So we're gonna need to go a couple of layers down. I don't really want to be doing a 1-block dig though, because otherwise, you know, lava will kill me. But I'd like to go down close to bedrock. Well, then again, lava is an issue. Maybe we should just go about to level 12. Maybe 13, just so that way we can get diamond when we're mining this out. So we're basically doing 2 things at once. We're working on a farm and we're working on a resource collecting, which is excellent. But yeah, we basically need to go about to this level. So we are good, and I need to make this the center point, because what we're going to do is put glass up there so that the beacon can actually travel through. So now I basically just need to mine a big enough square to have this beacon, and we'll be able to go ahead and place it. So here we are, stuck in a cube underground. Hello everybody, welcome to a new Let's Play. I'm just kidding. We are good to go now. I got a couple of things back at the base. I actually had to relocate it because there was a gigantic ravine over there that was filled with water, and I figured it would just be easier to move over a little bit. We're probably still going to run into it, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But we should be good to build this now. Now, I'm basically doing the gigantic one, so I believe a 9x9 base is what it requires, which is insane just thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 iron blocks. I really don't even know if I have enough for this. I should. But goodness gracious, this is going to be a lot more expensive. When you see it, I guess it really just looks a lot more expensive than numbers. But again, once we take it down, we can always recycle the iron. So I'm not too worried about it, but it's still kind of sad overall, especially seeing as we've already gone through a stack and this isn't even filled up. So I don't even know if it's really going to make it. I know it's exponentially getting smaller though, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now we go 1 in 7x7 now. Again, still don't know if this is going to end up being enough, but I realize now I could use other blocks, so I could also do gold. I wish you could do lapis. That would be so nice. But, yeah. Oh, man. Look at that. 25 left. Is that going to be enough? Oh, geez. I don't think so. Wait a minute. How have I miscalculated this? I feel like... Surely I've... Oh, no. I guess I could have miscalculated. I guess we should see first, because this is 25 right here, right? Yeah, and then we need a 3 top. Oh, that's not even 25. What? Okay, something is off here. I guess I need to go back to the base and just grab some gold? I don't know how I've miscounted that. I really thought I was perfect. Man, now I'm all grumpy because it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look like a pirate with a gold tooth. Oh man, I was really hoping this would be perfect, and now I don't even have enough room to place the beacon. So we're really in bad shape here, but we can just make a little bit of space. At the end of the day, I should get a little bit more iron, so this shouldn't take too long to fix, but I really thought I counted correctly. I'm honestly very shocked that I didn't. I guess it was because I was really doing it late at night, so I was probably very tired. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and do the beacon if I can. Let's go ahead and make a little bit more space for me to get out of here as well. Now, I haven't done a beacon in a long time, so I really don't know if this is gonna work, like mix matching. Yep, it works. Oh, that is awesome. That sound, though. Holy smokes. That is cool. I love it. I love what they've done to the game. It's so cool. How do we get haste 2? Do I have to do this and then, like, do that? Do we have it? Haste 2! We've got it, ladies and gentlemen. We can now get started on mining, and I have efficiency 5. Instant mine is a thing, guys. This is literally the first time I've ever had enough to do a haste 2 beacon. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. I wish we could hear the beacon all the way around, though. That's so cool. But it looks like when you get, like, a couple blocks away, you can't really hear it, which is a shame, but I guess it's good overall because I'd get pretty bored of hearing that, I think. But man, that sounds so cool. You could do some really cool sci-fi stuff with that. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put a picture on screen now. This is my idea for the mob farm, okay? The outside radius is something I've never really thought about doing until now for a mob farm. Basically, we're going to be creating spawning pads in this radius, essentially allowing for mobs to spawn. But the thing is that you have to be in a very specific distance range in order for mobs to really work in a mob farm, because if they're past 32 blocks away from you, they will not move at all, and sometimes I believe they even despawn. So we basically have to make sure not only are they moving, but they're not despawning. So we have to be at least 24 blocks away for them to spawn, but less than 32 blocks away for them to move. So basically, I feel like the radius design the circle design might actually be the perfect way to make sure we're always in a good distance for all the mobs. So basically, we're going to be creating an entire spawning pad system all around us, and the center point will be through this beacon. So we'll be able to stand by the beacon and have the mobs spawning and flowing into a center point. So that's the idea. I basically just need to mine out a huge space. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. As much as insta-mining is fun, I don't think that's all you want to see today. So let me go ahead and get as much of this cleared as I can, and then we'll do an overhaul of all the magical ores that I've collected, and then we'll get started on the mob farm. I love this sound so much. Oh man, guys, this has taken quite some time. And I finally have it pretty much all mined out except for the mob retrieving area. We've got to make water passages and whatnot. But we've got our first zombie here. Come on, a new challenger. You can't take the mighty Z. But yeah, I got a night vision potion. We got 47 diamonds overall, but honestly, I'm not too satisfied with the amount of loot we got. We didn't really get much in the grand scheme of things. Granted, a lot of it has not yet been mined out. But as you can see, skeletons and zombies are spawning, so this is actually working decently well as it currently stands. I wanted to go ahead and first explain what I've done here. So as you can see, we've got a complete ring of evenly spaced 3x3 podiums, and basically we're going to be putting a slab in the middle so that way spiders can't spawn. It will only be zombies, creepers, and skeletons, and possibly even what do they call it? Like the new mobs, the drowned, all that good stuff. Basically only mobs that are about the size of a zombie there, so endermen won't spawn and neither will spiders. So what we're doing is basically in every single podium it's possible for a mob to fall down, and since they're close enough they'll walk. What I'm going to do is quickly put up another picture on screen, and that picture is basically showcasing the fact that mobs can spawn exactly 24 blocks away from you. Basically 128 blocks around a player, a mob is able to spawn, which is why we've done this in an ocean. We've basically limited the amount of spots that are available. Now if we go back to the photo, you'll see that if they're 32 blocks away, however, they will spawn, but they won't move. they have to be basically within 24 blocks and 32 blocks away from you in order to move and spawn. So what I've done here, because a traditional cube wouldn't have worked, it would only really work for about 8 blocks in width. This allows me to stand directly in the center, which is 24 blocks away, and essentially spawn in mobs. Now, obviously, the torches are really avoiding, mob spawns, and also some caves that I need to light up around the place. But we are directly 24 blocks away from every single podium, meaning mobs are going to spawn all around us, making this the most efficient possible mob farm. And we're going to do a couple of layers as well, and we can really just make it as high as we want as we go. Now, the way I'm going to make the collection system is whenever a mob spawns, they're basically going to drop down here by 2 layers. So this is going to go down by 2. The only thing I'm really concerned about is that we're already on level 13 with it. So it's going to be a little difficult, but we might be able to fit it in. We have basically between 13 and level 5, I believe, until we hit bedrock. But basically, we're going to use water to push them a little bit closer to the center, where there will be a collection point of magma blocks for now. Eventually, I'd like to make it an XP farm, but I think a magma collection system would be a lot better for getting the resources, because I actually did find like a skeleton farm that I could use for the XP, so like a XP spawner thing. So yeah, that'll be a better option for that. So this is truly for gunpowder, bones, and all that good stuff. So what I'm going to do now is basically start to clean out the bottom and make the collection point. We're going to get some magma blocks and try and make a way for mobs to actually just die in the center. From there, we'll work on tunnel systems to kind of bring the items up and into a chest. What I want to do at the end of this project is make it so that all items are automatically sorted and put in their own respective chest, and make this area look pretty decent. At the end of the day, we're not even going to be able to see the mobs spawning. That's the great thing, unless we do like glass, but even then, it would be very dark unless we just didn't want them to spawn. So, oh, there's another one. So yeah, we basically need to make it so that genuinely the only places they can spawn in this entire place are on these podiums. Like you can see, a creeper now is over there. This is honestly working a lot better already, even with torches, than I thought it would. So what I'm going to do is dig down. I'm going to try and get all the layers done for the water. I'm going to try and raise it up a little bit more, make at least 2 rows for now, and hopefully get this thing working by the next clip. So I will see you guys once I've done that. And by the way, I just want to say, at some point I stopped collecting the cobblestone. Yeah, I guess I could have done the shulker box at least, but I have plenty of cobblestone for now, and plus this beacon, I can go really anywhere and get more stuff. So yep, that's basically what we're gonna do. I will see you guys once I've made a little bit more progress. Alright guys, I have made quite a bit of progress and also seem to have left some diamonds there. I've been way too excited. I haven't been collecting any of the ore. I've just been building this thing. I have been working on it for hours, and what I've done is made the water passage 100% successful, and what I want to do is go into spectator mode to show you how it's working, and it's honestly working way better than I ever could have expected. So to kind of zoom out here, this is a small portion of the mobs. Because of them being able to see me, skeletons just shot a whole bunch of creepers and exploded them. So obviously we're lacking quite a bit, but as you can see, they are just pouring in. And honestly, I think this is the best design, not only that I've ever seen, but I've ever built. And I don't know if this is my design by origin. I didn't see it from anybody. I just kind of came up with it in Photoshop. But ultimately, I am 100% satisfied with it, and this is by far my recommended design. So the way it works is this center point is 24 blocks away from every single point of that stone brick wall. Behind that, we have a distance of about 5 blocks, meaning we're within the 24 to 32 block range for mobs to spawn and move around. So we've got a creeper here, for example. Now he's walked up all the way to the corner here. The way trapdoors work is mobs think they're a block. So basically, they'll just walk off and fall right down. The only problem is, as you can see, I think because the wall is right here, he's not entirely walking off, but he'll eventually move off to this side. The way the water works is we have a huge square underneath, kind of going offset from the actual circle and just becoming a square, going all the way into the center. And I was trying to figure out how to make it work properly, and ultimately this is how I had to do it, because we're extremely close to bedrock, as you can see. So I have them all kind of stopping at this point and collecting. And basically, we're going to put magma blocks on these blocks. And ultimately, it's going to push the items into the bottom half slab portion, as you can see here. And I'm going to do some sort of collection point, either hoppers or a water source and an elevator, bringing them up to a certain point. So that is the idea. That's basically all I have left. And we're going to do a glass floor so that way we can see them all and they can't see me. But guys, Genuinely, this is going to produce so much loot. It is unbelievable. I did not anticipate it working like this. And obviously nothing is spawning now because I'm in spectator mode. But even like with mobs around, we have a full unlit, or not mobs, caves. We have a full unlit cave around, and it's still working extremely well. We just need to go through and light those up as well. But that's basically why I chose to do it underwater. So it's been extremely well, I guess, made, but it's taken quite a bit of time. So I'm very happy to be almost done here. Let's go back into survival mode. It has taken a lot of potions, a lot of pickaxes, but this has been successful, and let's celebrate with an explosion. Come on, skeletons, you can do it. Go hit a creeper. I don't care which creeper it is, but just hit a creeper. It happens all the time. I'm surprised it hadn't happened yet. Come on, get that one. You can do it. All right, they're not gonna do it. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get all of the magma blocks placed and retrieve those diamonds that I forgot. We're also going to do a glass floor, light it up a little bit so mobs can't spawn, and then finally make a collection point. And that should do it for this mob farm. We can finally see how it works from that point. But I need to go ahead and do that first. And yeah, this is working amazing. I really recommend you guys give this a shot in your own survival world because it's truly the best one I have ever seen. But anyways, guys, let me go ahead and do all that, and I'll see you in just a moment. The moment we have all been waiting for is finally here. Guys, I have finished the mob spawner. And I gotta say, mechanically, it works great. Visually, it looks pretty ugly, but that is fine. Oh, that's a soul sand elevator. I went ahead and installed some elevators. That way we could actually get down and up easily, but these are very temporary. Once we actually get the island built, I'm gonna do something a little bit better. These are just for now, but yeah, guys, I went and got some night vision potions so that we could see. These have honestly helped me so much throughout this entire thing. So yeah, thank goodness there are night vision potions in the game. But yeah, guys, I never did get the diamond ore. I just figured, why not leave it? It's a showcase of how I really just wanted to hurry up and get this thing built and didn't even care about the diamonds. But yeah, guys, it is all done. It looks decent, but definitely not where I want it yet. We're going to be working on that over the next couple of days. But ultimately, the way it works is it pushes the mobs into these magma blocks, which kills them instantly. I wanted to do water sources down there to collect the items and send it over and do basically what we've done here, but instead I had to do hoppers. And the way I've done it is hoppers basically take it along to a dropper block, which uses a comparator clock to actually just detect whenever there's an item in it, spits it out into a water elevator, and runs it through this pipe, which I did get inspired by Exuma for this for his kelp farm. I think it looks absolutely amazing, and I love using it here. I wish I could use it a little bit more, but this is going to have to do for now. I think it looks pretty cool, though. And as you can see, items are just flowing through, which is absolutely awesome. We've got tons of items in here already as well, which is super, super cool. But yeah, guys, I think it looks amazing, and it works really, really well. I'm very proud, honestly, because anytime I ever build mob farms in this game, they just don't really work. But this one seems to be doing the job very, very nicely, even without lighting up the caves nearby, which is super, super awesome. Let me know if you guys want a video, by the way, kind of showing how I did this specifically, if you had any trouble understanding it, because I really encourage you guys to do it in your own worlds. But yep, that is basically it for today, guys. I'm going to be working on a system where we can organize the items next, but I'll probably do that during a live stream because we've already seen enough of this during the videos. We need to really start working on the island next, but I do have one idea I want to run by you guys first. So, since this is going to be kind of the main area that we're going to be at for our resources and farming, I thought it'd be really cool to build an aquarium. And I know a lot of people want to do aquariums in the 1.13 update, so I know it's not really new, but I want to do it a little bit more unique. I want to build a cylinder just like we've done here and have kind of a glass wall showcasing the actual aquarium. And I want to do cool things like, you know, coral and kelp and really just make a really nifty looking ecosystem underwater. We can actually go out and collect fish as well with buckets, which then they don't despawn. By the way, I just noticed a witch has spawned, which is not necessarily a good thing because they actually don't die. They use fire breathing potion or fire protection in order to not die, but I think they eventually do. I don't know. We're going to have to watch out for that. Let me know a suggestion to that. But anyways, guys, I want to know if you place a fish that is in a bucket into an area and it doesn't despawn, does it affect the mob cap? I need to know if it will affect the mob spawning rates at all, because I definitely don't want to do that. But ultimately, guys, I think that's going to look really, really cool. Guys, that is basically going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Minecraft 1.13 has been absolutely amazing so far, and I'm only a couple of episodes in. I absolutely love this Let's Play, and I really, really hope you guys are as well. But I gotta say, thank you to Mojang for making this update, because it seems like 1.13 has really brought people back to the game, which is absolutely spectacular. So yeah, guys, make sure to leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy, and that is going to do it for today. My name has been System Z. You guys have been awesome, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.